My name is Ravi Mahajan. I'm Director for Research and Innovation at the Apollo Group of Hospitals in India. I spent about 35 years in the UK as Professor of Anesthesia and Critical Care with Nottingham University before joining Apollo Hospitals about 5 years ago. I think this is something that is going to take over. We already are seeing quite a bit of hype around AI and its implementation in healthcare delivery. I think digital twin technology or methodology is the next step in that direction. Healthcare, if we want it to be equitable, and if we want it to be available to everyone, whether you are in main cities or you are in semi-urban areas or rural areas, I think digital methodology is the way forward. AI will assist the physicians and the healthcare deliverers, but digital twin technology will make it more personalized and much more proactive and predictive. So it's going to be win-win, I think, for the patients, for the healthcare deliverers, and for the policymakers. So I have absolutely no doubt that this is the way forward. Well, there are lots of positives that I am picking up or I picked up in this conference. And I think one of the key positives is that as the title suggests, it's Virtual Human Global Alliance. Global leaders all over the world, whether they are scientists, whether they're policymakers, whether they are industry partners, they've come together to look at this new development in a very cohesive way. And as you look at it in a cohesive and in a detailed way, you unearth lots of challenges. And I think those challenges have come up as well as part of the conference. And there's a lot of work that needs to be done in terms of developing, international ethical standards, international standards for healthcare delivery in this area, clinical pathways where the use cases have, evidence base for what is being done, how we ensure that there is transparency about all this and the ownership of the decision making. So there are lots of ethical issues, there are lots of issues related to development of technology because supercomputing is required and all that. And there are a number of issues related to the leadership and policy making. I think it's not unsurmountable. Of course, there are challenges. We've got to take them up. But the real positive here is the enthusiasm and some use cases and some real early green shoots, which are very, very promising. I think if you, at the beginning of anything which is of huge importance globally and to human health, it's very important that leaders from all over the world come together to address the problems and look at the problems in a global way. I think our regulators and our politicians and policymakers, long time, they've been looking in silos at the issues which are actually global. So does it not make sense that we all come together and discuss? Of course, every country, every part of the world will have their own issues as well. But then let's deal with the global issues. And hopefully then we can deal with the local issues as well, coming to, when it comes to local context. But these meetings are so important, not only to set the tone, not only to set the vision, but also to bring key partners together who are actually going to deliver it in the end.
There's been no fly buzzing around.